What's up, Nail Geeks, and welcome back to a Night Owl Lacquer video. I have a short and sweet one to show you all, and these are so pretty. I love that Night Owl always, I don't know, the general vibe to me that Night Owl gives me, and I guess that's why it's one of my favorite brands, is it just screams this almost kind of goth type of vibe, but also very bright, if that makes sense. Just super fun. Lindsay herself is an amazing, fun human, but that's just always the vibe I get. And so this collection, like, to me is like, this is what I think of for Night Owl. We got some bright type of colors, but there's also a little bit of a dark type of pull to them too, if that makes sense. So the Oregon Summer Collection is inspired by the cartoon Gravity Falls. If you've been following along the brand for a hot minute now, Night Owl's produced several Gravity Falls polishes. I personally have never seen the show, but from all the quotes that I've seen over the years from Night Owl polishes, I know it's something I probably should be watching. It seems like it's, right up my alley. These are all after taglines from the show. So we've got 4 of them, plus 2 color of the months from May and June to check out. One of them is so freaking good. I mean, they're all good. Night Owl's creams are just so damn good, but man, this one is so good. I'm going to quit talking. Let's dive in and check out the polishes. And we're going to start off with East of Eerie. This is described as a purple tinted base with green to aqua to blue shifting shimmer and purple reflective glitter pigment. All of the polishes in this set have a jelly-like formula, some component of strong shimmer and reflective glitter, and it just works so well. East of Eerie, I took to 3 coats for opacity. Use the grit and the texture from your previous coat to adhere to the next coat, and make sure you go in light. You will hit opacity on the second coat. However, if you go in normal, like a regular coat, but I personally like to wear polishes like these at 3 thin coats to maximize shimmer and glitter payoff. You will need a glitter smoothing top coat and a glossy top coat for all 4, as they all have that reflective glitter texture. West of Weird is a green tinted base with aqua to blue to violet shifting shimmer and green reflective glitter pigment. Another really flattering color. Again, I chose to wear this at 3 thin coats as a slow buildup, and the shimmer payoff is wonderful. For West of Weird, I thought that the shimmer will take on that almost lightish, bluish appearance that you see on my full hand shot here. I think this is mostly what you'll see that state as. There is a violet shift to it, but it's more on the more subtle, more extreme angles. I think what you see on my full hand shots is what you'll see in most lighting situations. North of Normal is a red tinted base with violet to fuchsia to red shifting shimmer and red reflective glitter pigment. Now, I want to really highlight here that North of Normal, to me, has a deeper type of pink appearance to it. I do agree that as you started off, you'll see the base is tinted red. I think it's the shimmer itself that's giving it that strong pinky type of reddish lean. So in case this comes off skewed, I really just want to highlight that there is a pink red type of appearance to this. The shimmer will take on that nice purpley sort of effect you see on my full hand shot here. And I do think that there is a like fuchsia-ish type of glow, but that's at the most extreme angles again. So repeating myself here, the primary colors of the super strong shimmer you'll see on each of these respectively mostly. In the sunshine, all of these are just going to light up with a dense type of twinkle. And lastly, we've got South of Strange. This is a black tinted base with maroon to red to orange shifting shimmer and black reflective glitter pigment. South of Strange to me is like, it's like, a couple months, I guess years at this point, when that black to red pigment first came out. And I know I went nuts with it along with everybody else. I feel like this is like the next generation of that type of red to black appearance. We have this tinted, almost charcoal type of base to my eyes in person. And as you build it up, do this one at 3 coats. I promise you won't be disappointed wearing any of these at 3 thin coats. No issues with, super long dry times or anything. Just give it a minute or 2 between your coats and you'll see that the reflective glitters make it a little textured, and that's when you know to go on to your next coat. Anyways, I feel like this had that beautiful reddish blackish type of vibe to it. This is going to translate ridiculously well over to fall too. Now the secondary color roll, that copper that you're seeing on my full hand shots here, I thought this one was a little bit more obvious at lesser extreme angles than say the other three for their shift. And speaking of Night Owl's beautiful blues, I know everyone was obsessed with the Little Box of Horrors video, the Night Owl contribution that I posted last night. She's just kicking so much ass for blues lately. This is so Bluetiful. It is so appropriately named. Bluetiful has a somewhat more jelly formula to it than what we're used to seeing with her creams, but I still thought 2 normal coats was perfect for opacity on my falsies. I think that's going to be across the board for everyone. No need to go thin. Dry time was excellent here too. This is a stunning blue. I was immediately messaging some of my girlfriends online, like, look at this blue after I swatched it. It's deep, it's somewhat jewel toned, and so squishy good, but in a cream-like sense when you build it up. I'm going to suggest a good glossy top coat to give you that effect. And then we've got the June cream of the month. This is Peace Love Avocado. This one's described as a vibrant avocado green cream. When I swatched this, before I even saw, honestly, it's the worst habit I have. I will swatch collections, and then when I go to edit my videos, I will read descriptions. It's really annoying because sometimes I'll miss if something's a special effect like a magnetic, but that's my own toxic trait. I digress. So when I swatched this one, I was like, this is avocado. Like, that's what I'm going to describe it as. And sure enough, the official description, that's what she was going for. I'm going to suggest 2 coats. This has that heavier cream-like formula that we do see mostly on the Cream of the Month series. Beautiful self-leveling formula. 2 coats is all you need in a glossy top coat. It dries semi-gloss, so any top coat's going to be perfect for this. Now we're going to wrap it up with the super beefed up Will It Topper segment. This is where I use a black swatch stick to demonstrate if polishes have layering capabilities. So all 4 polishes in the Oregon Summer collection work super well over black. I think you can get a little creative outside of a black undie if you wanted, say, a less vampy looking appearance, but personally, I would not go with super, super light colors like white or really pale dove grays, things like that. I think these would look beautiful layered over matchy-match colors, dark colors, and maybe even like darker type of grays. Now, when I released Night Owl's Neon Jello collection, I had a lot of people message and say that they were disappointed I didn't do the Will It Topper segment for that. I totally spaced. The last couple of weeks for PR and video scheduling has been bananas. I do apologize about that. So I'm coming in with a humble apology that let me do this right, and I'll show you all what these look like over a white base, because that's how I would wear these only if I was going to topper them. Now, each of the Jellos, I'm showing you all up to 2 coats on the swatch stick over a white base. And that's just because when you wear jellies over an undie of some sort, you need to go up to 2 coats. That's a necessity. And that's not just me being a coat loving person. Unless you have a ridiculously steady hand, which I know I don't, it's going to look a touch patchy. So you'll want to do even 2 thinner coats just to make sure everything is nice and even and layered over your white cream. That way it's going to give you that juicy, thicker type of jello looking appearance, which is what we want when we're going to wear jellies. I think all of these pass the test flawlessly over white. And it also gives you that opacity if you're looking for more of that, say, a faux cream type of appearance. This will also give you another idea of how you can do nail art over undies like this. You know, you can go in and just dry brush and kind of blend them up with a nail art brush to get a lazy gradient, if you will. You'll see me do that method actually this week on another video. But this is just another way that you can wear them. The Oregon Summer Collection and the 2 creams of the month are currently available right now at Night Owl's site. They have launched, and I will link you all below to Night Owl's site if you want to check them out. And if you want to check out the Night Owl Lacquer Facebook group for additional information, all that good stuff, interact with the maker herself, And I'll also have timestamps if you need to go back for any reason. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.